stay composed. I'm going to tell you, if you will get in the presence of God and seek his face, amen, you don't have to panic. You don't have to be no nervous wreck. You don't have to be anxious. You ain't got to be bent out of shape. You ain't got to be worried about what's going to happen. But how many know if you spend some quality time in prayer, you can be anxious for nothing. But by prayer and supplication, your peace will keep you through all kinds of trials. Do I have a witness out there? Moses announces to them that this may be unexpected, but it's not a disaster. Because even though the Egyptians are headed this way, they will not slaughter you. Amen. I want you to do three things. First of all, fear not. Turn to the person, fear not. Amen. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Because I want to explain to you. You want to know why this happened. You want to know what the meaning of it is. I know you're trying to figure out why you're in this situation. Why were you brought to this kind of circumstance? And you're saying in yourself, this doesn't make sense that I came this far and then I'm going to die. It doesn't make sense for God to save me, amen, and to brought me as far as he's brought me, and then I'm going to fall out right now. It seems odd to me that God, who has done so much for me and has brought me through so much and taken me through so many things, would have brought me to this point, and now all of a sudden he gonna let this be the end. It just doesn't seem right that this should be the last time. This should be the end and the conclusion of all God has done. How many believe that God has brought you from a mighty long way? How many cannot even take any credit for where you are today, except that you know it was God who somehow or another supernaturally brought you out of your situation and brought you to this point. I mean no harm. You ain't where you supposed to be, and you ain't where you know God promised you. But how many know you've come a mighty, mighty long way? Anybody thankful today that God has kept you and brought you and delivered you? Anybody been picked up off of an operating table, or had some real close calls and had some situations where it could have gone the other way? But blessed be the name of God. On the end of 2014, you're sitting here with your hands in the air because you know God brought you all the way. And it's really interesting because Moses said, let me answer that question for you. And I want to answer your question for you because I want to tell you something. This ain't it. Turn to the person, this ain't it. Amen. As a matter of fact, the best is yet to come. Everything God's done already, God's about to do something so much better, it's going to fade in all God's about to do. I'm telling you, amen, sometimes you look back and see how far you came and you think can't get any better than this. I got good news for you. Your latter shall be greater than your former. Do I have a witness out there? How many believe your best miracles